Good morning student. Now in this lecture we are going to start with mysql, that means database management system, and now we are going to start it with mysql. Now when we have to click mysql command line, then we have open up, we get a open window and we have to enter the password. Now after typing the password you have to press enter, then you can see that your system is now connected. If your mysql is not connected, then the message is shown on your this window. That means now then we have again type the command connect, and then we have to type the password for connecting the mysql to server. Now here we have set up all these things. After entering the password we can now work with mysql. Now first of all we have to check the database saved in your mysql. For checking the database saved in your mysql, you have to type the command show databases. Then we put the symbol semicolon and we have to press enter. Now you can see that all the database saved which is designed before the day, all are printed here. Now to work with any database we have to select the database. Now to select the database we have to type the command use database name. Now we are going to work with your YogiDB or my database. You can choose any database for you have to work. That means you can select any database. For that database you are going to create the schema and tables or records. Now we are going to use YogiDB. Now press enter. You can see that the message is here printed database change. Now we can work with mysql database. Now we are going to create the table. To create any table, because database is the collection of records in tabular format. That's why we have already studied in your previous class. So just go for creating a table in mysql. To create a table, first of all we have to write create, then we have to type table, create table, then we have to type table name. Suppose that we are going to print the table name emp1. emp1 is our table name. Then we have to put the two parentheses, open and close parentheses, and we have to name the column name. Column name, that means the record of the detail of table employee. Now we are going to select the first column is your ID, and then we have to type the data field. Now data type, now we are going to type integer. That means ID is the of type integer. Then we have to take name, and the data type we have click the type character. We can take character varchar or varchar 2. And now we are going to type the length of the character. That means name, if we have defined char 20, that means you can type the employee name up to 20 character, not more than 20 character. Now if we are going to take department, then this is your department, that means in which department the employee is working. Now again we have taken the data type as character 10. Now we are going to create this table with three fields, ID, name and department. Now after typing this command we have to press enter. Now you can see that your message will be printed query okay. That means 0 row affected. That means you have created the table If there is any syntax error, then it will show the error. Now if we are going to made any syntax error, then what will we have? What will have return? SQL returns the error 101064. That is, you have an error in your SQL syntax. Check the manual that corresponds to your MySQL server version for the right syntax to use near CC character. That means यहाँ पे कोई syntax error बता रहा है जहाँ हमने character को define किया है. But in our first attempt we have created our table. If we have created our table, then how to see the table is created or not? Then we have to use the describe command, DESC. In short, we have to type describe command like DESC and then table name. And what will be the table name? We have created table name with the name emp1. Now press enter. You can see that this is your description of table. ID डेटा टाइप क्या हमारा इंटीजर, वैल्यू अभी कोई वैल्यू नहीं है इसलिए नल पे हमने यस कर null पे yes किया हुआ. That means we can accept the blank value in this table. We can put ID as blank, name as blank and department as blank. Key, we have not defined any primary key or foreign key. Default value is null and this is the extra. There is nothing more than that. This is the our table schema, table structure है. Now we are going to insert the row or record in this table. To insert the record or row in this table, we have to use insert command. Then we have type insert into, then table name, insert into table name. Table name is emp1. That means employee 1. Insert into employee 1. Then we have to put column names and values. Now we can put the column name ID and name and your department. And now we are going to insert the values regarding these fields. Now we are going to insert values regarding these fields. First one is ID and ID is of type integer. Then we are not going to suppose that 01 is your ID. And now name we have to put the character in single quote or double quote. Then name is, suppose that name is A. Now what is the department? Department is also as character type. You can see that character and we have to put character in single quote or double quote. And department is, suppose that CS. Now we can insert these values in your table. Now you can see that query OK, one row effective. This is the first method to insert the values in this table. Second method is we can directly put this value in your table without giving the column name. Suppose that we are going to type the command insert into table name then values, and now we are going to put the values. Suppose that to name will be B, department will be IT. Now again we are going to press enter and you can see that query OK, that means one row effective. This is the first way to insert the value in your table. Second way is to insert the value in this table is this. Now we have created the table and inserted 2 record in this table. We can insert more record by using the following command. Now suppose that this is the employee 3 and our department is, suppose that research. Now press enter and you can see that very okay. That means one row effective. If we want to see the record of the table, then we have to use select command. Select command is used to display the record of table. Now we have to write select, and to display all record we have to use command select star. Select star from table name. Table name is emp1. Now put the semicolon and you can see that. Now you can see that the result is ID 1, 2, 3, name ABC, department CS, IT and research. That means we have designed the table. Firstly, we have seen the list of databases already designed in your database. Then we have to select the database. Then we have created table. Now we have inserted 2 or 3 records in your table, and in our next command we will display the table. So this is the fundamental or basic commands of MySQL database. So this is for today, and in our next lecture we will see it in detail. Now thank you for watching today.